The domestic Bactrian camel is a large, two-humped camel species that has been domesticated for various purposes by humans. It is native to the steppes of Central Asia and has been an important part of the region's history and culture for centuries. While the wild Bactrian camel is considered critically endangered, the domestic Bactrian camel has a more stable population due to its usefulness to humans. However, changes in transportation methods and modernization have led to a decline in their numbers in some regions. The coat color of domestic Bactrian camels can vary, but they are often seen in shades of brown and gray. The coloration is typically well camouflaged to blend in with the natural surroundings of the arid and desert environments they inhabit. The color of their coat helps protect them from the sun's intense rays and provides some level of insulation against both hot and cold weather conditions. Some individuals may have lighter or darker variations of these colors. The most distinctive feature of the Bactrian camel is its two humps on its back. These humps are composed of fat reserves, which the camels can utilize as an energy source during periods of scarcity. The humps allow them to survive for extended periods without food and water. Bactrian camels are generally larger and heavier than their one-humped relatives, the dromedary camels. An adult domestic Bactrian camel can stand around 1.8 to 2.1 meters tall at the shoulders and can weigh between 1,000 to 1,800 kilograms. Their bodies are robust and sturdy, adapted to carry heavy loads over long distances. Their legs are strong and designed to support their weight and navigate through rugged terrains. Domestic Bactrian camels have a shaggy coat that provides protection against both the intense heat of the day and the cold temperatures of the night in their native habitat. This coat helps regulate their body temperature and shields them from the harsh elements. Their feet are broad and tough, enabling them to walk on uneven and rocky terrain without sinking or getting injured. Bactrian camels have relatively long necks, which allow them to reach vegetation in the challenging environments where they live. Humans initially encountered wild Bactrian camels in their natural habitat, which spans the arid steppes and deserts of Central Asia. These wild camels had developed adaptations to survive in these harsh environments, including their distinctive two humps filled with fat reserves for sustenance during times of scarcity. Over time, humans began to recognize the usefulness of Bactrian camels for transportation, trade, and various other tasks. They likely started to capture and tame wild camels, selecting individuals with more docile and cooperative behavior. These camels were then used for breeding, leading to a gradual shift in the population's behavior and traits towards those preferred by humans. As humans continued to breed and raise camels, they would have selected for traits that were advantageous for their specific needs. These traits could include larger body sizes, greater load carrying capacity, and increased endurance for long journeys across difficult terrain. One of the primary uses of domestic Bactrian camels is transportation. Their sturdy build, strong legs, and ability to carry heavy loads make them well suited for transporting goods and supplies across vast and challenging terrains. They have historically played a crucial role in trade routes, such as the Silk Road, where they facilitated the movement of valuable commodities between East and West. Bactrian camels are known for their ability to carry heavy loads for long distances. They have been used as pack animals, helping people transport various items, including textiles, food, minerals, and more, across deserts, mountains, and other difficult landscapes. In some regions, domestic Bactrian camels have been used for plowing fields and performing other agricultural tasks. Their strength and endurance allow them to assist in tilling the soil and preparing fields for planting. The milk of domestic Bactrian camels is rich in nutrients and is consumed by people in regions where they are raised. Camel milk can be used to produce various dairy products, such as cheese and yogurt. In some cultures, the meat of domestic Bactrian camels is consumed as a source of protein. While camel meat is not as widely consumed as other types of meat, it can be an important food source in areas with limited agricultural resources. The shaggy coat of domestic Bactrian camels can be used to produce fiber and wool. This material can be woven into textiles and used to create clothing, blankets, and other items. In some areas, domestic Bactrian camels are used to provide tourists with unique riding experiences. Camel treks and rides offer visitors a chance to explore the landscapes of Central Asia while appreciating the historical significance of these animals. Bactrian camels hold cultural and symbolic significance in many Central Asian societies. They have been depicted in art, literature, and traditions, and are sometimes used in ceremonies and festivals. In some cases, domestic Bactrian camels have been utilized as a means of promoting ecotourism and raising awareness about the conservation of their wild counterparts, the critically endangered wild Bactrian camels. Bactrian camels are generally social animals that have evolved to live in groups. In the wild, they form small herds consisting of a few individuals, often led by a dominant male. Within these groups, there is usually a hierarchy established through various social interactions. Domestic Bactrian camels are known for their relatively calm and gentle demeanor. They can be trained and handled by humans, and their docile behavior has contributed to their long history of domestication. However, like any large animal, they can become agitated or uncooperative if not treated properly or if they feel threatened. Bactrian camels communicate with each other through a variety of vocalizations, body postures, and visual cues. They use grunts, moans, and snorts to communicate with other camels, often to establish dominance or signal discomfort. Bactrian camels form strong bonds within their social groups. They are capable of recognizing and interacting with other individuals, both camels and humans, that they are familiar with. These bonds are especially important when using them as working animals. Camels, including the Bactrian camel, can be quite curious creatures. They may investigate new objects or situations in their environment, using their sense of smell and occasionally touching or nudging objects with their noses. Like other ruminants, Bactrian camels have a specialized digestive system that allows them to consume fibrous plant material. They regurgitate and re-chew their food, a process known as chewing cud, to aid in the breakdown of tough plant matter. While Bactrian camels are generally gentle and cooperative, they are also known for being stubborn at times. This behavior might be a survival strategy developed over time, as they would need to conserve energy and make careful decisions in their challenging natural habitat. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for even more viewing pleasure. Don't forget, like and comment. Feel free to share.